Hello, one and all. It is 4:49 in the morning. Have not been able to sleep that well because this idea came to me when I first heard of the new lights of Destiny 2 were in a bit of a trouble. So I streamed for like almost 4 hours, and Legion Sharp, someone who I've met through Discord and through a community, wanted to know how I edited. So this is that process. So I'm going to be making a music video for Legion Sharps here. And due to the nature of the music, the audio is going to be muted. So you're not going to hear any of it. But you will be seeing what I do. So, that way you won't get a migraine hearing all this craziness that goes through. All right, so let's get started. So right now I run DaVinci's Resolve on here because it has a free and pay version, which, Legion Sharps, since, I guided you to it. I'm going to be doing two things. One, I'm going to be, putting the music up there first, and then I'm going to be putting the stream up there second. The reason I do this is because when you record something, it actually does it at its 60 frames per second. When you stream and then download, depending on what you have, either it be 30 or 60, it will actually downgrade it by, what was it, 3.03%. So, you'll, instead of a 30 frames per second, you'll actually get 29.97 frame rate. Same goes for 60. You'll get not 60, but 59.97 frame rate, which is kind of interesting in my opinion. But hey, I'm not the one who's in charge of that. All right, so let's go to file here. Oh, headsets. That way I don't wake everyone up. File, import, media. All right. Recordings from OBS. Still have a few things on here. 3336. Change. And play. All right. I forgot it still came through on headset. Let me just do that real quick. Now go over to edit. This is the screen you want. Now, if you want to so what I'm going to be doing now, move that over because I stopped it and then made the song again. So the first process, Sharps, is to separate audio from video, because this is a music video. You don't want that video right there. So right click, and let's see. Okay, I just clicked on linked clips, and there was a chain by next to this. So now if I just, yep, there we go. Now that this is just highlighted, you could right click on that and cut. And the audio is still there. Cool, ain't it? So now we need to bring in the magical joy of saving new lights. This was 9 gigabytes. This whole thing, 9 gigabytes for 4 hours. 9 gigabytes. So keep that in mind whenever you're streaming something for a very long time. And oh man, the gigabytes. Like I have a 12-hour stream once. I don't want to download that. That'll take a while. So I'm not gonna do this quite yet because there is a picture that I got. Let me see if I can find it. Import media downloads. Oh no, it'll be in screenshots. All right. Play. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Okay, so to zoom in on clip, it's already on this one, I believe. No, it was not. That's the beginning. Move it just a bit more. Okay. Now to give this a fade. All right. How about a full second? See what that looks like. Let's zoom out a little bit. Not that much. All right. Now that we got that out of the way. Okay. Text is going to fill all of this first part right here. So we're just going to go with a basic title. Now this is going to change in a moment because it's focused on this. But if I click on this, there's your basic title. See? All right. Oh, accidentally deleted it. Is that even spelled correctly? Must be. It's not correcting me. Let me try over here. It is not. Hey, that's the same. Really? You didn't get the G? Oh well, I had to redo it anyway. Exclamation point. Alright, how long does this need to be? Okay, so there's a top number and a bottom number. The top number is how much you're adding or subtracting, and the bottom number is the total of that particular scene. So let's take a look at it. All right, let's get some videos in, shall we? No, it's easy to fix though. Actually, fixed. All right, let's zoom in there. We're going to begin into some effects. All right, so that's the end of that part. Turn that down. There we go. All right, I'm going to be speeding this up. Read time. That is not what I wanted. There we go. Controls. There we go. I think that was actually a pretty good. Let's zoom in here. Okay, this is the cut clip feature right here. So I click this razor blade and it will cut a clip. The reason I'm doing this is so that, you know, it will keep certain portions the same. Or I'm explaining it badly, but you'll see in a moment. go back to the mouse because you don't want to be cutting everything up. I've done that. First, let's see how it looks. That looks good. Zoom. We're going to be zooming in on my power level up there in the corner. So all you have to do for that was weird. So you click on the clip that you want for zooming, and then you go up here. Was it actually doing it for this? No, it wasn't. Something weird went on then, man. So to click on something, or to zoom on something, you hold right click, and then you just slide your mouse to get the zoom that you want. Oh, there we go. So it did zoom in a little bit. So you zoom in. Why does it go over there? So confusing, man. Yeah, dude, that's gonna confuse the heck out of me. Go under. I just want to keep that centered as much as I can. And there we go. I touched it again. All right. We're going to put in a little effect here as well. Effects. Now, since this is the free version, every single thing you see here is not going to be available to you. It'll actually, like freeze up and say, hey, you want this thing? Go get the paid version. But I'm going to carefully go around those. Where is it? Camera shake. There we go. Now there should be a camera shake to this now. That's so good. Okay, that was more hilarious than I thought. Here we go. I got horn reload. It needs to be in there. It just goes over. Such a short moment. Alright, I'm gonna stop it right there before I get a headache. And plus, this recording's already an hour long. So sharps. This is how I do my music videos. I get the song, get rid of the video part of it, and then I get the stream or recording of whatever I have, and then just start chopping and segmenting and putting in the effects as you saw. And man, I didn't realize that my stream was that choppy. Else it could be just my computer being stupid. But yeah, I'll try and segment this out because this is an hour-long video that I just made. And I'm not even I'm just over a minute. Out of what is basically a 4-minute video. It's going to take a while. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I am going to continue editing this until however long it's going to take me to finish it. So this video will be out first, and then the music video will be out first, and then this sort of editorial or tutorial, I should say, will be up after that. Thank you for watching. Sharps, this is day 4 of editing this, I think. I haven't slept well. I have all of this done. Go to deliver. Now, let me just go over here and where's Facecam? There we go. I'm going to be in the screen for a moment. You'll see custom, YouTube, Vimeo, all this. Since this is going to YouTube, I'm clicking on that. Location, browse. Whenever I'm done making a clip, I always make a separate folder. So in the separate folder, I just labeled it as YouTube ready. So if I can find it, there we go, YouTube ready. Nothing's in there because I've been deleting everything. Whenever a video's uploaded to YouTube, I just delete it. That way it's not, taking up space on my computer. And I delete everything that was associated with that video. So we will be... don't forget to label your videos too. Saving new lights. Not untitled saving new lights, just saving new lights. Thank you very much. Location, browse, YouTube, ready. Like you see, I have like 4 things just for just for using DaVinci's Resolve. I have recordings from OBS, which is what I'm, hi. This is a recording that I'm doing. So it will be directly uploaded to that. I have my screenshots. That's nothing new. I used one screenshot in this thing. It has sound effects that I got from various sources. Quick note, if you do get free if you do use free sound effects or music, it's always not always necessary, but I always do, just to, recognize source in where you got it in your YouTube video. Like if it's a legitimate source, always put it in. Like most of my sound effects come from where is it from? Yeah, Smart Sound. I believe it's from them anyway. No, it's from Zapsplat. That's where I get most of my sound effects from. But yeah, let's put this in here. Save. And you can upload directly to YouTube, but since, sometimes the internet likes to be crappy and, it doesn't upload sometimes, I don't check this box. I just put add render to queue. And then I click on render all. And it's rendering. So a few final notes. Making a music video and putting your own spin and interpretation is one of the hardest things that I've been able to do. Like, I can do, you've seen some of my work in, the Legion clan, doing just compilation of, what's happened in stream with, when a group of friends get together it's fun. It's all that. And that's like some of the easiest stuff to do because you know what you want to put in your video. But the only thing that's really, well, you're even doing it to, oh, it's because it's rendering. But for the only thing that's really holding you back is what kind of video you want to make. You have to do you want to make it, a tutorial? Do you want to make it amusing? You want to make it I don't know, something else, but a shooting montage, if you will. But the choices are really up to you, man. And that goes with anybody watching this. Sharps, who I'm, helping teach. And I'm very new to DaVinci's Resolve. Like, the only other video editing software I was accustomed to using before this was iMovie on my very old Mac. And that thing had presets for, making, theatrical trailers and all that. That, if anything, that's the thing that I miss most from my old computer. Make trailers with presets. On DaVinci's Resolve, I had to make my own trailer from scratch. I can't just use a preset. This can be very rewarding, especially if you just want to, show your friends. And if you hit it big on YouTube, because this is even better. But, I don't do this for, fame. I just do this to get, ideas out of my head. And whenever I do get an idea in my head, I can barely sleep sometimes. Like with this video right here, as soon as I heard that, things were happening in the game, that, there were new players trapped in not even a high level activity, but something high. Put it this way. I'm a max light level player, and the highest activity for a maxed out player is 1370, and I'm at 1330 with a plus light level advantage of 20, which puts me at 58, which puts me at, about, basically 10 light level under the hardest difficulty to put in the game. This activity is 1150, and if you're brand new to the game, now before any light increase due to expansions is 1100. That's 50 light levels above that. And I've heard stories that people have taken over an hour to get an encounter done. There's around it, but not everyone knows it. You could just quit out of the game and it'll take you right to orbit, or you could just change characters, and that will also take you to orbit. But it's as soon as I heard that, I just started recording, streaming even, and I was just, what should I do? What music should I do this to? And I just went listening, and I was like, you know what? For Bungie's 30th anniversary, let's all start where I started my journey, not personally with them, but I loved their Halo music. So I made this with the Halo music and just made a montage. I didn't try and match the beats to anything. It's just a montage of, just intense fighting. Anyway, that is all I have for you. If you have any questions of any other sort, I'll be happy to help you, Sharps. It looks like that this render is almost done. And now I'll cut down on my CPU time. And I think it's done. Yeah, it's done. Go to create, upload video. Click on this. Go to YouTube Ready, which should only have one video, which it did. And it will start uploading. See? Title's already there. I need to put a description. Put it into a... Put it into, a playlist. And since it's, it involves Destiny 2. Now, since most of our content is adults only, in my opinion, never check this box. Always check this one. No, it's not made for kids. You are required by law to, regardless of region or wherever you live, to click one of these boxes. But yeah, now we just have to wait for this thing to upload. And, it gives you a time estimate, but I never watched that. And, it's gonna, I'm gonna show you video elements, checks. This one's gonna flag. It's the Halo theme music. It's gonna get flagged. And if it doesn't, I'll be really surprised. And then visibility. Like, I was planning to put this up at 12, but I stayed up until 6 o'clock. And passed out. So that was a entertaining experience. But yeah, so while this is uploading, let me just... By the way, for video editing, I always put it up on my TV. That way I can see everything. It's a 55-inch TV. You think I'm not going to use it? It went through it. I'm in shock. I didn't think that would go through. I was wholly expecting it to be, check marked and flagged saying, you're using copyrighted music. Which in a way I am, by the way, I think. To put it in perspective, let me show you what I'm using. Let me pull up Spotify here. Like, you're going to be watching the video and you're going to see what I'm talking about here in a moment. So let's go on Spotify, like songs, this one right here. This is what I'm using. Yeah, original soundtrack and new music from Martin O'Donnell. And, Mitchell, whatever that last name is. From, I believe this is a Bungie one. I don't know if it's, nope, it's by Bungie. But yeah, look, I've been listening to this on a repeat, thinking that this is the best one. All right, now that shock is over, let's go to video elements, shall we? Now, I'm not going to add video elements. I usually don't in music videos, but since, the checked, I might as well. So it actually gives you a whole bunch of different elements here. So we're going to use this one. All right, everything's already saved. Sweet. All right, and add visibility. Now there's private, unlisted, public, and then set as premiere, and then schedule. Schedule is pretty nice. I'm not going to do it for this one. All you have to do is, click the date you want, add in the time you want, and all that. I'm going to unclick that, or, put to public, and publish. And boom, YouTube video is live. Now to show you this music video that I've made. All right, Sharps, and anyone else who's watching, thank you for watching. Yeah, you can see all my copyrighted stuff right here. Born to Raid. Yeah, I did use music in there. I forgot. Yeah, Born to Raid, Gambit Can't Hold Us, which is a pride to me, by the way. I liked that one a lot. And, where is it? First music video, My Pride and Joy. This one, I actually matched the beat of the music to what was going on in the background. So, yeah. This is Rikery signing off, and have fun video editing. It's a joy and a pain in the same moment. Man, it's fun to do.